welcome to the final part of NDTV's DCOM month. And what better way to transition into the Christmas season? Good Luck Charlie was the first Disney sitcom that I didn't watch at all. Sweet Life on Deck was the last one I watched all the way through, and I did watch Sunny with a Chance and Jonas for their first seasons before stopping. But in order to prepare myself for this review, I binge watched the first 2 seasons of the show, as that was what was aired before the movie, and it's pretty damn good. It follows the Duncan family, parents Bob and Amy, and their 4 kids, PJ, Teddy, Gabe, and little Charlie. And they go through wacky hijinks that will often lead to some kind of life lesson for them to teach Charlie. Yeah, it has its flaws, sometimes it goes way too over the top, a few morals were kinda screwed up, and a lot of the episodes have one storyline too many, but the family's fun, they squeeze every drop of cuteness out of Charlie they can, and it's pretty damn funny. I actually laughed hard quite a bit watching this, and when I'm done editing this, I will totally watch the last 2 seasons. But how does the TV movie hold up, especially coming from the director of I'll Be Home for Christmas? Well, let's find out. We open in Denver 62 hours before Christmas as the Duncan family are getting ready to head to their grandparents' place in Palm Springs. And it's official. Every Disney movie based on a Disney sitcom, at least from 2000 onward, has the characters going on some kind of trip. Lizzie McGuire went to Rome, Hannah Montana went to Tennessee, the Stevens went to Mandalino, the Russos went to the Caribbean, Zach and Cody went to the Twin Camp, and now the Duncans are going to Palm Springs. Why is this so common? Hell, even Vacation with Derek, which technically wasn't made by Disney, but aired on Disney Channel, had them going on a trip. Anyway, Amy is worried that they're breaking tradition, and Charlie won't be able to put the star on the tree like they've done with the youngest Duncan for years.
And what do we do with it on Christmas Eve? Oh, no, we don't eat the star. No, we do not throw the star. We are not Christmas ninjas.
No, Christmas and ninjas do not mix. Don't they have Christmas trees in Palm Springs? And even if they don't, you can just do it here before you leave. Teddy's friend Ivy asks if she will be going to Florida for spring break, but needs to ask her parents if she can go.
Teddy, you are too young to go across country without an adult. Mom, that is so unfair. End of story. We are not spending another minute discussing this.
That was an abrupt edit. Bob says if she can buy the plane ticket by next week, then she can go to Florida, and after some shenanigans at security that delays them, they decide to rip off Home Alone and run to the terminal. But they make it, but because they're overbooked, Teddy gets off in exchange for a free round-trip ticket. Well, at the very least, you weren't on United. Amy gets off with her, but unfortunately, the next flight isn't for another 3 days, which will be after Christmas, so they have to find another way.
We're gonna miss Christmas. Mom, don't freak out. I will find a way to get us to Palm Springs.
I just typed it into Google Maps. If you start driving, you'll be there in 15 hours. Problem solved. Instead, they decide to take the bus, and that'll apparently take 18 hours. Back with the rest of the family, Bob is worried because his mother-in-law never liked him, so he asks the boys to make sure he is never alone with her. We then meet Amy's parents, Hank and Petunia, played respectively by Michael Kagan and Deborah Monk.
How you doing? How are you?
The big G!
Okay.
I see this ending well.
This could be fun, right? Look, I bought magazines at the bus station.
You're a teenage girl in 2011 and you don't have an iPod or cell phone? Amy gets carsick and the 2 are forced off the bus. Again, you could have driven yourselves. Yeah, gas would get pretty expensive, but at least you could stop anytime you want and don't have to talk to people. Since there are apparently no trains, they have to walk 8 miles to a rental car place. Back in Palm Springs, Charlie is having a hard time not breaking anything.
No.
Bob! What are you doing with my reindeer?
No, how could you be mad at that face? Gabe is going through tough times without his gaming system, but it turns out Grandpa has one, and so Gabe introduces him to the world of first-person shooters. But Teddy and Amy finally make it to the car rental place, which it turns out doesn't actually rent cars. However, he does have one that he can sell.
Tell you what, I do have an old Yugo I could sell you.
A Yugo?
What's a Yugo?
It's a car that's 10 years older than you, built in a country that no longer exists.
Yeah, Kikassia's auto industry was not their strongest aspect. The rest of the family isn't doing much better. PJ got sunburned, Gabe can't play his game, and Bob gets in trouble for Charlie breaking shit.
No cookies.
Oh, this is not happening.
That's disturbing.
Teddy and Amy eventually lose the car, but are able to hitch a ride with an old couple heading to Las Vegas.
You know, it's just so nice to be among folks who've had the same experience you've had.
I can imagine.
Because, you know, if it hasn't happened to you, you just don't get it.
Totally. What is it again?
Alien abduction.
Did you meet a family called the McPhersons?
That big appetite? On top of the nausea? Now you have either been abducted by aliens or you're pregnant.
Surprise.
Get this man a vasectomy now! Yep, Amy's pregnant. Again, but before she can explain, their luggage is stolen. As their dad goes to get them, the two finally blow up at each other.
This is great. Yep, no luggage, no purse, no money. I'm starving.
Could be worse.
Well, it's hard to see how. Hope that plane ticket was worth it, Teddy.
Okay, you know, I did my best to get us out of this, and you haven't exactly been helpful.
Well, that's because you wanted to prove how responsible you were.
Mom, I'm not the parent. I'm not the one who's supposed to actually be responsible.
And I'm not the one who ruined Christmas.
Harsh.
Well, it's Christmas Eve in Las Vegas, Charlie. And all I want for Christmas is a sandwich. I wish I was a mime. Look at that guy. He's doing pretty well. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Will steal the money! No, she actually tries singing and Amy comes to join her. They fight and this impresses the audience.
Like,
That is exactly what the holidays are like at my house.
While the boys are captured by paintballers and have to go through a live-action video game,
Look, if this is about spring break, then
Yeah?
it's hard.
what, Mom? What is hard?
You take a trip like that by yourself, and you really are a grown-up, and well, I just want you to be my baby.
Amy, anytime one of your children shows even the slightest sign of independence, you pop out another one. I don't think you have to worry. Amy and Teddy find the girl who stole their luggage, and her name is Jordan, and she ran away from home to go to a music festival. But her ride ditched her, and now she's stuck. So Amy calls her mother, and the two make up. Teddy gives her the free plane ticket in a really sweet moment.
I want you to have this.
What is it?
It's a plane ticket.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Yeah, it's brought me a lot of trouble, but if it gets you home for Christmas, then it's worth it.
Thank you.
Aw, man, I'm feeling feelings. The two rent a bike and meet up with the boys who just won the paintball tournament, and because the guy running the game is a billionaire, he gives them a ride in his helicopter. Their grandparents arrive with Charlie, who gets to put the star on the tree.
It certainly has been a strange holiday.
Actually, Mom, I think this is the best Christmas I've ever had.
You could have had the heartwarming stuff without dropping hundreds of dollars, but guess then you wouldn't have been able to help Jordan, so... Amy tells them all that she's pregnant, and Bob and Grandma even get a moment.
You
Well, it looks like you're gonna be big sister too. Good luck, Charlie.
So that was Good Luck Charlie, It's Christmas. It's about as good as the show. Granted, the fact that it's a movie justifies the amount of subplots, the humor and acting are good, it's a nice little adventure with some sweet moments, and it has enough charm to make up for any flaws it has. The only thing is that it does feel a little too simple. I feel like this could have easily been edited down to a 2-part episode. It's not required viewing, but if it's on TV or you see it on Netflix, then it's at least worth seeing once. So that ends DCOM month, but join me back here on Christmas Eve where I will review Santa with Muscles. Yeah. That Hulk Hogan movie. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Oh, wait. I forgot. There's an epilogue. Yeah, as they get on the plane to return home, once again, they're overbooked and Teddy offers to leave for a free round ticket. Will this lead to the plot of another episode? Well, I'm gonna go find out and watch the rest of the series right now. Okay, now I'm done. Bye.